starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire.
Well, hello to you, and you. Welcome into another edition of Brayley's Virtual Tour Live. By the way, y'all, if you see two streams, that is not on accident. One of them is vertical, okay, and the other one is horizontal. So I'm gonna play with it this week to see, how you guys like it, and then at the end of the week, I'll do a poll to see if you guys want both, or we'll just go back to horizontal. Okay, so that's what we will do with that. With that being said, it is time to talk about some Real Housewives of Potomac, because my lord, it seems like the season finale is coming up here. My lord, a lot went down. Let's get to it, shall we? Because higher is waiting, lower is available, but either way, we gotta go on tour. Yes, indeed, we do. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. And then there is me. Hey, everybody, welcome in. Glad to have all you here in the building with me. Good to see you here. By the way, just shout out to Grape. That was a wonderful, wonderful comment that you left at the end of the morning show this morning. That really touched me very much. Thank you for that. All right, y'all, let's get to some Potomac. 13 people in the building. Let's get to it. So we picked up with night 2 in Nevis. And apparently Kay's energy is different. Now, if you remember the last episode, Kay allegedly said something about Wendy, and Jazzy was like, okay, you really want me to say what you said about Wendy? And so I thought it was going to happen. You thought it was going to happen. We thought it was going to happen. But turns out Jazzy was still covering Kay, which I thought that was sweet. You know what I mean? And Jazzy asked, what can I do differently? And so, everybody says sleep on it. And so then Mr. Sunshine comes through with the Killer Bees. Now, the Killer Bee is this drink in Nevis, and some of the Killer Bee drink gets on to Giselle, right? Oh, Lord Jesus. Now, I think the WSG. Do you mean WAG? What do you mean by WSG? I'm confused. I'm confused. But welcome in, Kristen Tethrin. Glad to have you here. I think this is your first time here. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. So like I was saying, the Killer Bee drink spills onto Giselle. Now the bees are dead. Now I don't know how they make this Killer Bee drink. Okay, I don't know, because we don't do that up here. I think the closest thing we do is we do Bloody Marys. Now there is a tequila with a worm at the bottom of it. I do know that much, but just drinking something with an insect in it, we no go. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. No bueno. Every language that you can say no in, which is everything, no. So these were shade shots. So we got Duchess Darby, we got Stylist for Tia, we have Bride Stepmama for Jazzy. Stacy is nothing, because Giselle does not know who Stacy is. I'm like, really? Is this what we're doing still? Second eye, and you still don't know who Stacy is. Okay. Then Angel is Chin Check. Kiana is Giselle Hater. Now, to be real with you, that was a how can I put this? This was a overflow conversation, an overflow unresolved conversation, rather, because of how Kiana feels about Giselle. Because you guys remember when Wendy and Kiana were on that bench, and they were talking about Giselle, this, that, third. So Kiana wants to table it until they can talk, until Wendy can be there, right? So Wendy is sick. And so there's this song called Rum Money, and Angel and Kiana, they're taking off their shoes, and then apparently Ashley heard from somebody at People Magazine that they called Stacy and Chris, and so Timo was talking to other people, and Stacy was talking to other people. Now listen, that's how I feel about this situation. If they were really broken up and they were looking, for other people, then that's their business, Ashley. Okay, listen, you're looking like Giselle that without a man, just a little bit. Okay. But with that being said, it's the morning after the morning after, to use the lyrics of a good song. So Kay was talking to Greg, and apparently it's going to be Lut Night. Hello, nonchalant Rizzler. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. Some of y'all are new for the first time. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. So apparently it's gonna be Lut Night tonight. I'm like, oh wow, Greg. Okay, you missing your KK. All right, every kiss begins with K. Yes. By the way, Kiana, you really should do a brand deal with K Jewelers. Just saying, just free game. I'm sure you know that by now, but free game. So then Giselle is looking for Ashley. Ashley calls her mom, and her son wants to, do a birthday party themed to Beetlejuice, right? So kids nowadays and what they're interested in is way different than I was interested in 1994. My mom did not allow us to watch anything of Beetlejuice, horror. Not that we would, because feed was feeding you, right? So just be careful. But we couldn't even watch Harry Potter growing up. Okay, it was that type of household. And when I say it was that type of household, it was that type of household, but that doesn't mean we could explore other areas and stuff, you know what I mean? But I always thought Harry Potter was amazing. Never watched one film, never read one book, but just the fandom and how people love it, consume it, and embrace it. I love a fandom that's about the business. So me and Harry Potter have always been cool for the fact of they are about it, right? So Josh is texting Ashley, and apparently Josh and Ashley are cool, but there's no labels with them. So Tia is driving a golf cart. Kiana and Angel, along with Tia, get breakfast. Wendy feels better. Um, it was a sinus infection that Wendy had. So then apparently Stacy had an allergic reaction on her lip. And we don't know what the allergic reaction was to. Maybe it could have been the killer bee drink. We don't know. And so Ashley, with her shady self, said, Your lips went down. And so Ashley said, like Pinocchio, your lying lips grew. I'm like, really? 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 Like, you don't lie, Ashley? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. So then, of course, they are on a yacht, and everybody gets towels except for Stacy. But Giselle says, I'm feeling a little bit better about you, Stacy. And Stacy goes in for the hug, and Giselle's like, no hug, no hug, no hug. It's just like, in the words of that State Farm commercial. Oh, you gotta be quicker than that. So then it's a conversation about Giselle and Kiana and the situation at the nightclub with Giselle. Kiana was very upset. Now, during that time, Giselle's dad had a brain tumor. It was cancer. He was in surgery. Giselle was in the ICU, and then her dad passed. So Kay is apparently the high maintenance friend. And I will say this, right? And I think this is where Tia really is such a legend to her. I mean, I know it's the first season, but she is definitely giving legend energy because she recognized both spaces of hurt. She recognized Giselle's space of losing her dad because Tia lost her dad 8 years ago. And Tia also recognizes that Kiana has to wait to her feelings. So shout out to Tia for being peace in the valley. Okay. Some of y'all ladies can learn a lesson from her. All y'all. Well, I mean, Wendy, she need to be able to tell the truth. So that's the lesson that Wendy can learn from Tia. Jazzy, we about to get to you. Because child, you were doing way too damn much. Ashley, you can learn class from Tia. Um, I still don't get how Giselle and Tia are friends. Like Tia is here and Giselle is here. I just don't get it, but okay. Um, I would say for Angel, you can learn how to be calm from Tia. Trying to think who else. Was that everybody? Um, Stacy, I think. How do I put this? You Tia has more personality than Stacy, so I think Stacy can learn to have personality. Um, and I think that's everybody, if I'm not mistaken. I think so. So, with that being said, we get through all of that. Kiana apologizes, and I put down my notes. Tia gave Grace as a good peacemaker, and Giselle loves Kiana, all that good stuff. And Wendy says that Kiana is a snake and fake, and all that stuff there. So Jazzy flipped into the water. Ashley jumped. Angel is pumping. Um, she let me tell you something. From what I have researched and heard, when you are a new mother, you're constantly doing that. So, because you don't, they can become gorged, and that can lead to problems and stuff. So, but then we get to Orchid Bay, which is a beautiful, beautiful sight to see. A beautiful restaurant, and the view stunning. I have to give Giselle her credit. She never takes responsibility for shit, but she can throw a good trip. I will give her that. I will give her that. And yes, I know why I just said everybody. Okay. Um, okay. All right. The chat's a little different tonight. Thank you so much for that. I want to be crazy for Jesus. Thank you so much. John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his own begotten Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. Jesus died for you, rose up for you, and came back for you. Well, thank you so much for letting me know that. Appreciate it for sure. Chat's a little bit different tonight, but we're going to roll on because child. But much love to everybody in the chat. So with that being said, like I said, Orchid Bay, beautiful view. Absolutely beautiful. And let me tell you something. I wish the Travel Channel was the Travel Channel, because that would be an amazing special about Divas. Just keeping it above. So after all that, there was a co-ed bachelorette party with Jazzy and Darius, and Angel gave some advice for Jazzy's last week of her wedding, and Jazzy dismissed it, which I thought was a little disrespectful. I think Angel was trying to be sincere, and so then Stacy could not be a bridesmaid, right? Because her business is launching, her grass line is launching. I'm only saying grass because you can't say the other word, apparently. But the other platform that's got grass maps on YouTube can be on YouTube. YouTube. Moving on. So with that being said, it's an issue I got over a long time ago. I just have resentment, just a little bit. So Giselle said in her confessional that Stacey was going to throw Jazzy in the trash because she didn't know if Jazzy was going to be a part of the group or not. And so Giselle said that Stacey is not a good friend. Here's the thing, Giselle. Didn't you say to Monique, I by no means want to associate myself with you? So you had the right to not hang out with Monique. Stacey got the right not to hang out with Jazzy. Like, what is? Y'all talk about each other to each other, and y'all talk about each other to each other and behind each other. That's what I'm gonna say. So what the hell? So anyway, so then Tia brought up the filter thing, and when that happened, when Jazzy said, "I think you filter too much," I thought Tia was being very playful in that moment, but apparently it was a thing. And so then when they were at Mr. Sunshine's restaurant, it was the group picture. And so Tia said that, you got some competition, here, with Mr. Sunshine. Very, very casual, tongue-in-cheek. It wasn't too much, right? And so Jazzy got her fork like she was going to be the Black Ariel, or forget Black Ariel. Black Ariel's a queen. Jazzy was the Black Ursula. Okay? Listen. Child. Her fork was in, Tia's face. 14 days before my wedding, you ain't gonna do this shit. It's like, Child, you have not been shit before you got on Bravo. You ain't gonna be shit after, and you're not shit during it. What the fuck is wrong with you? You really think you that big, bad, and bold? You really think you a somebody? Says who? Your mama? Your daddy? Your sister? Your brothers? Your cousins? Who in the fuck told you you was important? It was a tongue-in-cheek joke. And then, Angel was looking out too for Tia because it really was tongue-in-cheek. And Jazzy, you took it way too damn far. You took it way, 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 way too damn far before anybody gets on to me and say, well, Bray, you just said Jazzy wasn't shit. Ladies and gentlemen, I am covering what aired on national television, okay? She was not shit for that. That was unnecessary. That was gutted. That was gutter around. That was tacky behavior, okay? It was. Like 14 days before, really? There's a lot bigger problems that happen 14 days before than somebody just making a joke with you and trying to, just have a good time with you. But, hey, I just put Bridezilla down, so prayers up to Darius, because, Lord, you got that to deal with for the rest of your life? Oh, better you than me, motherfucker. Better you than me. But also, too, obviously, she must have done something or many things right for you to marry her. So congratulations. I'll always root for black love. But, bro, you got to watch that shit. Anyway, moving on. And everybody's got anger issues. Everybody's got issues. Everybody's got problems before y'all get on the man. Okay? All right. So after all that, Tia was playing about her accent. So Tia was like, I'm really upset that you guys are talking about my accent. And then Ashley snorted. Okay, then. And then Wendy said, no, she did a Wendy. I love when somebody can make fun of themselves. I really, really do. So, Wendy feels lethargic, and I think in the next scene, it looks like everything is cheese, but it looks like Kiana is lactose intolerant. So Wendy passes a dish to look out for Kay without cheese. And you know what? Listen, progress. We can celebrate progress around here. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. So then 30 minutes later, cameras and audio break to travel to the resort. So cameras were down, mics were down. And it looks like it was a very knees weak, arms heavy like spaghetti conversation between Angel and Jazzy. And so, Stacy heard snaggletooth, stringy haired, hot piece of trash, bitch is ugly, are you kidding me? And a lot of fucking nerve. That's what Angel said. And so Stacy didn't know who Angel was talking about. But from what I could gather, Stacy was hoping it wasn't her. Because she was so just, my Lord, okay, well, my throat. So that was Stacy's energy, right? So after all of that, right, we get to the bachelorette party. Giselle, child, if you ever become the ringmaster of Universal Soul Circus, just stick to what they tell you to do, because you really thought you were somebody being a ringmaster. Child. Carrie Huger's the main ringmaster, okay? You just the understudy. Never to be in the main role, okay? So, no. And Giselle really thought she was him with that. Okay? Just keeping it a buck. Alright? Just saying. Just keeping it a buck. That would look better on the Zinga Monty Lee. Okay, just keeping it a buck. All right, moving on. But Giselle exists. She's a human being. God bless her on her journey. If she thought she looked cute, she looked cute. That don't mean everybody agree. Moving on. So Stacy is an international Lutz. Oh yeah, guten Tagen. So she's a German Lutz. Okay. So Wendy and Stacy are talking about Jazzy and Angel, and Ashley is an astronaut. I just want to say to the scientific community, I am so sorry we have ignorant idiots upon the earth that do not respect what y'all do at all. Because honestly, tell you the truth, if there was a celebrity edition, which there was a celebrity edition with, I believe, Travis Kelsey hosting of a celebrity edition of Are You Smarter Than Fifth Grade? God forbid if Ashley or Giselle go on that show. God forbid. God forbid. Okay? All right. So just disrespecting the whole NASA program. Just my little Jesus. But anyway, Tia is a modest slut, and I like it a little bit of mystery, but the fishnets were fishnet. I would not mind being caught up in that trap. Now, listen. Uh, By the way, I love Tia. I really do. Like, she is such the auntie, but she is such the nasty wifey that you want too. Like, she's got that, you know, little hidden spice to her, you know. And once you taste it, it's like, oh, oh shit, it's coating my throat. Okay, I need more of it. So anyway, so then we get into the situation of Libya versus Libya, right? So it's the female body part versus Libya, the country. So that was hilarious. So Kiana is a cowgirl. Angel is an angel, of course. Stacy is German. Wendy is the naughty professor. Okay, okay. Oh Lord, okay. Well, I guess they have there's a show called How to Build a Sex Room with Melanie Rose. So I'm guessing that Wendy has a sex room that's like a gnarly classroom. Her and Eddie, go down there for detention. Moving on. So Angel came to deal with the stick straw. Um, the stick straw. You can figure out what I'm saying there. Then it's the flute noises that are on for Jazzy that they add in post production. So Angel's wings are deflated, and she's feeling that energy being deflated. So then everybody's giving a lap dance. Jazzy is giving full ass child, and then there's a spanking from Giselle. Um, no, actually, no. I'm sorry. It's not from Giselle. It's from Wendy. Wendy gives a spank, but it was a very just pow. It wasn't. So so then Tia knows a little bit bondage, right? And child Ashley has a chocolate pen. Writes Darius right here on Jazzy's chest. And child, I'm just like, wait a minute, is this gonna be a lesbian wedding? Who's getting married here? Is it Jazzy and Darius, or is it Ashley and Jazzy? Like, what the? I mean, we all know that Ashley's bisexual. We all know this, so there's no shame in your sexuality here on this side of the coin. But she was really into it. Like, all y'all can get the fuck out the room. This is me and Jazzy's night. It looked like Jazzy was enjoying herself. Like, hey babe, I just turned lesbian. When did you turn lesbian? Tonight. And Ashley in the back. Yeah, the wedding off, motherfucker. Just keeping it a buck. So then we get to Angel, right? So there's all these different toys and accessories and stuff. And so Angel has handcuffs. And Angel puts the handcuffs on Jazzy and says that, and Angel says to Jazzy, you have a big mouth. And child, here are the cuffs, right? Whatever she did, whatever Jazzy did, she flexed herself out of that. I'm like, oh my Lord. Well, praise be unto the guy who's able to keep you from falling. Jazzy's doing the rising and the falling. Listen, I guess there's going to be some Super Bowl games in that bedroom, okay? Because listen, you got to tackle, you got to jump, you got to catch. Yeah, she a football player in the bedroom, but that's neither here nor there. But, and Tia made a funny comment in her confessional. So after all of that, apparently somebody gave some information to Jazzy about Angel, and it's about Angel, excluding people and leave them and leaving people out. So it was incorrect info because Jazzy says, "I've gotten to know you. I actually like you." So the story is, as you guys know, Angel is a wag. So that is a, you know, NFL wife, right? So basically, there was this girl that Angel was friends with, and apparently one day on a three-way call with the agent, financial advisor, and mentor for Bobby. This is Bobby's team. So Bobby's agent, financial advisor, and mentor. Apparently, there was a rumor that Angel hid birth control and stole money, right? So that way, she can, do what she wants to do and live her life and all that stuff. Um, which is just craziness, right? So very, very fucked up. So what ended up happening is Angel handled it as she deserved to do because anytime you do that to somebody, yeah, you deserve to get those hands disrespectfully. So then the girl relayed that to the age financial advisor and mentor. And then Angel asked Jazzy, "Did you receive it out of the way?" And Jazzy said she did. And Jazzy had, questions because an eyewitness saw how Angel treated people. And so everybody asked, when was this? And Angel said 2016. And so, Ashley said, you got two beautiful kids, this, that, third. And, I would just say this. It seemed like unresolved trauma to me. Like, you really held on to that. So when the question was asked, are you still mad at the young lady or are you mad at Jazzy? And Angel said, I don't know. And so, my lord, my lord. So basically, what Giselle said was, all we wanted was to get drunk, have a good time, this, that, and the third. And if you would have just done that, Ashley and Wendy would have been kissing in the corner. I'm like, what, Giselle? How did you know that? How did you know that's going to happen? Rather, my lord. So Angel calls Bobby. Um, And Wendy said that, Jazzy did a solid. Can I just be real? Jazzy did a solid. And Ashley really respected Jazzy for that because Wendy said that she did that solid with no cameras, no microphone, no nothing. And Keon's trying to support Angel. And Giselle agrees that this was a solid. So Wendy said that this is just Angel living in misery and for questioning Jazzy's character. Now, Wendy, everybody's questioning you and Eddie's character right now. So can you really say shit? Fuck no. And did you not question Karen Huger's character when she didn't recognize you as a person who supported her through her rough time? Yes, you did. Shut the fuck up. Okay? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You're right, but you are not the right messenger. So just keep it in the book. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you cannot be out here saying, oh, you should be questioning Jazz's character when your own character is being questioned in the streets right now. You and your husband. So what the hell? So then after all that, Wendy said that whatever we do is not going to be good enough because it feels like we are attacking her. And so that's the end of the episode. Then we get to the preview. Stacy's grass line is, debuting. Then we are at the Pride Parade. And then Monique Samuels is coming in hot. That's her and Stacy. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your Real Housewives of Potomac season 10, episode 6 after show review. Everybody, yes, indeed, there. So yeah, a lot going on. A lot going on. Believe me, a lot is going on. Believe me, y'all. I just cannot. My lord, my lord, my lord, my lord, my lord, my lord. Like I said, I thought it was a good episode. You know what I mean? Definitely a lot in this episode. I feel like we're about to get the season finale early. I feel like we're about to get to the reunion early because, like I said, usually the trip episodes will be like 6, 7, and 8, right? It will either be episode 6, episode 7, or episode 8, right? So usually around at that time. But this is like the third day. You know what I mean? So just quite interesting. Quite interesting indeed there. So, oh, okay, that's how that works. All right. So, so when you guys are watching, if you go on your laptop, right, or your desktop computer, you'll see two streams, right? So you'll see. Actually, I'll show you because this is new. This is brand new. This is brand new. Give me a moment. Give me one moment, please. So right here. So whenever you see this one right here, that is the vertical. Whenever you see this one, this is the horizontal. Okay, so that's why there's two streams there. Okay, so I just want you guys to know that because that is a new feature that StreamYard is debuting, just debuted today, that you can now have two streams on at the same time. You can broadcast to your mobile audience and your desktop audience at the same time. So yes, indeed, there. So like I said, a lot going on. We're going to take a little bit of a commercial break, and we'll be back with more Burnley's Virtual Tour Live right after this. We are live on Tour. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll be back right after this rolling.
Lights go low, the city goes high. Stories untold under moonlit skies. Braylon got the vibe, got the flow for the culture. Yeah, you already know. Turn it up, lean back, feel the breeze. Late night truths drifting through the trees. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Headlines flip with a soulful twist. Behind the scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean in, feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Hear the whispers in the city's hum. Echoes of stories where we're from. A beat, a step, a voice so clear. The pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor. Every moment is a savior. Every experience is an overcomer. Turn it up, feel the glow, let the rhythm flow. Spotlight shining, we in the zone. This is the place where the culture's grown. Stories untold, now they're coming alive. Braylon Lee got the vibe tonight. One thing to know and two things for sure. Higher is waiting and lower is available. But either way, we gotta go on tour. It's Braylon Lee's virtual tour, where the culture makes its move. Feel the love, feel the truth. This is us, this is you. From the unknown, the unembraced and more. This show, this brand, and the possibilities of what can be is all here for you. I'm just a kid from the rock, trying to be a rock for people, trying to make it best they can to become. Being moved as a creator of power to lift up all of us, not just a selective few. For the culture, by the culture, here we be. Braylon Lee, bringing life to your screen. Feel the soul, feel the truth. We're free, trust and believe. It's entertainment, news done away with. Braylon Lee, spotlight sharp like a diamond shine. We see the stars, but the stories align. Deep in the soul, where the heartbeats find. The pulse of the people redefining time. Just a pro tip, people have to earn the right to hear your story, but in addition to that, people have to earn the responsibility to be a part of it. Just because we are not seen by everybody doesn't mean we are not been seen by who needs to see us. Noise equals attention and sound equals purpose. And
Beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams.
There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward,
with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
In Disney's 102-year history, there have been many defining moments and countless achievements. Today, we celebrate another thrilling moment, the creation of a spectacular new Disney theme park resort coming to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi is a place where heritage meets innovation, a place where we preserve our past while designing the future.
Bringing a Disney theme park resort to Yas Island, Abu Dhabi, marks a historic milestone in our journey as a global family destination.
The 7th Disney theme park resort destination represents a new frontier in theme park ambitions. Our resort in Abu Dhabi will be the most advanced and interactive destination in our entire portfolio. The location of our park is incredibly unique. It's anchored by a beautiful waterfront, which will allow us to tell our stories in completely new ways. Ultimately, this project will be a celebration of what's possible when creativity and progress come together.
What we are creating with Disney in Abu Dhabi is a whole new world of imagination, an experience that will inspire generations across the region and the world.
This collaboration represents a powerful fusion of Disney's unmatched legacy in storytelling and Mira's commitment to bringing world-class entertainment to our guests.
Abu Dhabi's vision for the future is to create a legacy for generations to come.
Disneyland Abu Dhabi will be authentically Disney and distinctly Emirati. An oasis of extraordinary Disney entertainment at this crossroads of the world. It will bring to life our timeless characters and stories in many new ways, becoming a source of joy and inspiration for the people of this vast region to enjoy for generations to come.
Welcome to Copeland's. Copeland's is not just some fancy place for your big night out. In fact, there's no occasion too big, or if you like, too small. Copeland's, there's always something good.
Sweet boy and you, one look at you, and it was plain to see you were my destiny. I come from Memphis. Our son is your son. Welcome to the celebration. We all we got. I'll do that. Don't you leave here to go for happiness. I want you to leave here to show
I'm loving it.
And I'm loving y'all right back. Welcome back into Brainley's virtual tour live. Glad to have you here. If you wonder why there are two streams, that bottom one there is the vertical one. So you'll see me this way. But if you click that one right there, you'll see me this way. So there you go. So we are just chillaxing here. By the way, got a bonus show for y'all tonight. We talked about Funko at the beginning of the morning and how Funko could be in bankruptcy, but I think I found 7 brands that could really do something with Funko. So you gotta wait to see what brands, but believe me, there are some off-the-wall brands. I know what you're thinking. Nintendo? Nope. Too typical. Universal destinations and experiences? No. Too typical. These are some off-the-wall. You hear me? But it's gonna be a good time. We'll do that at 8:30, so I'm be up here to give y'all a full hour of content then. Woo! Then I'm gonna rest and then get ready for that live because it's gonna be a big one. But it's gonna be a fun one. It's gonna be a fun one. And then I think tomorrow night I gotta talk to Florentine and Phil to see if they want to do it tomorrow night because we've been talking. BFP Imagineer, we've been talking, and I've come up with a very unique hotel. They don't know about it, neither do you. But and that's the fun of the three of us, the three amigos, is sometimes we exchange ideas, but we don't know how it's all going to come together when we're live here. So that's the fun part. So we may do that tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. So very excited. I have the plan together and everything else. It's very good. Very, very good. I'll say this, it is honoring the past while bringing something back that should be here. That should be biggest clue. There's a lot that has been at Disney in 100 years. So yes, indeed. So yes, indeed. So we're just chillaxing. Hey, to the 4 people here, thank you so much for being here. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Glad to have all of you here in the building with me. Have you been watching The Real Housewives of Potomac this season? Let me know what you're thinking, how you feeling, how you moving. By the way, to everybody else who just covers Love and Marriage Huntsville, you only got 5 more days until you can start creating content. Only 5 more days. Y'all have been holding on for dear life with your dry channels. You've been holding on for dear life. You've been doing really, really good. It's tongue in cheek, like Tia said. It's tongue in cheek. It's tongue in cheek. Good Lord. Oh, my Lord. You know, I do wonder what Anonymous T has to say about, you know, streamers and content.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because
say that one more time.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
That's why I thought. Because a good streamer can find other content. Yes, indeed, they can. Hey, 6 people, welcome in. Glad to have you here. We are just chillaxing, talking about Potomac. This is episode 6. Let me see something real quick here. Let me see. Oh, here's some news. Okay. Alrighty. This is some news. Okay. But I'll show y'all something real quick here. Before that, though, I'm going to show you a sneak peek of the next episode. Let's put this up for you all. Right here. Here we go. Episode 7. Can't believe we're already on episode 7. But right here, Stacy unveils her new line of gummies, but the brand name gives the ladies cause for pause. Wendy gets candid about her father. Kiana and Greg discuss the state of their relationship. Angel and Tia connect with their families. So that will be on November 16th. Okay. Now, here's something here from Bravo. Jazzy Riddick takes a pregnancy test live on the RHOP after show. This is serious. Jazzy Riddick finds out that she's expecting a baby in real time in this first look at the RHOP after show. So for those of you who don't know, they taped this probably months in advance, I think, because I don't think it's right after the episode. See, this is what, you know, Karen Huger should have been doing all season. 8-7 Central's the show, and then 9-8 Central's Karen, but that's just me. Here we go. The Real Housewives of Potomac newlywed Jazzy Riddick just revealed her pregnancy test live on camera in the above clip. Real Housewives of Potomac after show from the Real Housewives of Potomac after show for season 10. Giselle Bryant asked if Jazzy and her new husband, Darius Harris, are trying for a baby. Her response, yeah, we're holding on for dear life over here. Is there a pregnancy test around? When the producer asks, do you really want one? Jazzy replies, oh yeah. And Giselle and Tia Glover encouraged her to find out real time in 20 minutes. About 20 minutes later, they were able to secure a pregnancy test. After all, Jazzy shares that she didn't think about getting one anyway. This would be a real life, real moment. Okay, she remarks, I honestly think I'm good, but there's like a 50-50 chance, yeah. When Tia quips that Jazzy could be expecting twins, an anxious Jazzy replies, that would be so scary. Before stepping away to the restroom, she notes that she wants to text her NFL linebacker husband to give him a heads up just in case, while worrying, oh God, what if it's positive? Darius does not respond, however, and she later guesses he is probably still in practice. Jazzy returns with the golden ticket as her nerves continue to grow. This is serious, you guys. She tells Tia and Giselle, is there a paramedic on set because I will pass out? And then there's Jazzy with her pregnancy test. Is Jazzy Riddick's pregnant? No. As Giselle provides a drum roll effect on the arms of the chair, Jazzy announces her test results. I'm not pregnant. I'm so happy with that weight lifted off her shoulders. Jazzy asks Giselle to hand over one of the shots she had producer prepare. Wow. The 3 toasts to Jazzy eventually get credit when the time is right, as the season 10 friend puts it. Until then, we're getting drunk, as Jazzy concludes. This is actually great. You really got to say me a stop. So, yes, indeed. So inside, Jazzy Riddick wedding to Darius Harris. So far on RHOP season 10, viewers have seen the bride-to-be Jazzy soak up the final weeks leading up to her wedding, including a wild bachelorette party with her castmates and divas. Jazzy and Darius was married outside of Dallas on June 6th, 2025, with several other members of the RHOP inner circle, including Stacey Roosh, Ashley Darby, Wendell Fezzo, Jacqueline Blake, and Mia Thorne. So Jacqueline and Mia were there. That's good for them. Hopefully they're doing well. As season 10, episode 6 revealed, Jazzy actually asked Stacey to serve as a bridesmaid for the RHOP. Wife regretfully declined the invitation due to family reasons. My business launch is coinciding with Jazzy's wedding. Stacey elaborated at a confessional representing her cannabis brand or grass brand, Shayo. I want to be able to support my friend, but this is life change for me. This is legacy. I want to leave my 9-year-old daughter, Arabella. I want to be very careful about my decisions, so my intentions are to support her, but there's a lot of factors at play here. Regardless, Jazzy insisted there was no hard feelings between them ahead of her and Darius' big day. Telling the ladies I love Stacey, I would love for her to, be a part as much as she has the capacity to. How can you watch the RHOP after show after the RHOP after show premieres Sunday, November 16th? New episodes will drop every Sunday, 9/8 Central on BravoTV.com. Episodes become available to stream on Peacock the following day. So there is that there for you all. Very nice. Glad she is happy that Darius and her seem settled in and everything in between there. So yes, indeed, good stuff. Like I said, I don't know if y'all know, but Karen Huger will be at BravoCon. She will be at BravoCon, so I know that Potomac panel is going to be hot. But also, too, I think Andy Cohen should do a one-on-one individual session with Karen Huger. I don't mean session like therapy session, but like, one of the separate ticketed shows. That's what I meant to say. I think that should happen with Karen Huger. So we'll see what Karen has to say. I know she's watching the season. It's to be an observer, darling. An observer. Yes, indeed. So, yep, I'm gonna give y'all a full-fledged hour here, and then we'll cut it off. I'll cut my camera off rather, and then just chillax here for a little bit, and then yeah. So good stuff. Good show tonight. Got one more show for y'all, a bonus show. I'm talking about Funko and what they could do with the right brand. So we'll talk about that tonight. Should be a good time. Should be a very, very good time. So very, 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 very excited. My bad. My Lord. So yes, indeed. Oh my Lord, this ain't gonna be good. Well, thank God it's not Peacock, but I'm looking at an article now. It says Paramount Plus to hike U.S. prices in January of 2026. Starting January 15th for 2026, the Paramount Plus Essential ad support plan will increase by $1 to $8.99 per month, and the Paramount Plus Premium ad free will rise by $1 to $13.99 a month. Annual plans will also increase, with the Essential plan moving to $89.99 per year, and the Essential Premium plan, and the Premium plan will up to $139.99 a year. Good Lord Jesus, that is just, my Lord, yeah, $139 for one streaming service. No. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Now, this is huge. So, in case you did not know, I'm reading this from CoreCuttersNews.com. 35 years ago today, the movie Home Alone premiered. 35 years ago. Can you believe that? On November 10th, 1990, the festive lights of Chicago's historic Chicago Theater illuminated the red carpet as John Hughes' latest family comedy, Home Alone, held its world premiere, directed by Chris Columbus, starring 10-year-old Macaulay Culkin. The film introduced artist Kevin Costner, a 8-year-old boy accidentally left behind when his large family flies to Paris for Christmas. What began as a modest Warner Brothers production quickly transformed into a global phenomenon that reshaped holiday entertainment for generations. So, yeah, my lord. Man. Yes, indeed. So it's actually done a lot of good. Like, you got to think about it, for a movie to be beloved for 35 years. I'm 31 years old. Okay, so I'm younger than a whole Christmas movie. You gotta admit that is a pretty big thing. So, and by the way, when I found out that Macaulay Culkin and Brenda Song are married, and the way that they kind of met was cool. Like, Brenda actually was really feeling him. You know what I mean? But in the same token, it was quite nice to hear their story. They actually are really in love, and they've been going strong for a long time. So shout out to Brenda Song and Macaulay Culkin, which, I mean, I don't know, I think of Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, and then I think of, Home Alone. I haven't seen any of his latest stuff, but it seems like Macaulay Culkin is like good on Hollywood. Like, he doesn't mind coming out when he needs to, and I feel like that's the type of career I want to have. It's just, come out, do Brainley's virtual tour, come out, do all the shows that I do, and then just be done. In the words of Forrest Gump, I'm gonna go home now. So yes, indeed, everybody. Yes, indeed. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, I'm still keeping up with the, the Warner Bros. Discovery deal, child. A lot going on. As soon as I hear anything, I do mean anything, when it comes to who buys Warner Bros. Discovery, you guys will be the first to know. I'm keeping a very close eye on that. Very close eye. So. Hey, 4 people, welcome in. Glad to have you here. We're just chillaxing. Yes, indeed. I'm just talking to y'all. Just chilling here. Yes, indeed. Almost there to a full-fledged hour. And then I will cut off my camera. And then we'll just chill out here for a little bit. And then we'll read the Daily Mover and then get ready to head on out because of the simple fact that I got to get ready for this Funko Live. So 7 brands that I believe could take Funko and do something with it. I really do believe these brands. And so hopefully you're going to be surprised about, like, how did you think of that? Don't worry. That's what I'm here for. So. Yes, indeed. So I think with that, we are almost there to a, full-fledged hour. I'm going to turn off my camera now because we done the whole show for over an hour. Yes, we have. Hang on, let me do that right. For over an hour. Yes, we have. There we go. There we go. So let's watch some fireworks, y'all. Why not? Let's watch some fireworks, y'all. Here we go. And put that on. Oh, wow. Look at that. That is stunning. Oh, man. I'll turn up the music here. Hey, three people, welcome in. Just watching some fireworks from Walt Disney World Resort there. Yes, indeed. Glad to have you here. Hopefully all is well with you. We are still talking about Potomac. If you guys watched the episode, just drop it in the live chat. Let me know what you're thinking. That is just stunning. Something about those fireworks, man. And here they go. Wait for it. Right here. There it is. Breathtaking. Yes, breathtaking. Yes, indeed. I can only imagine what this looks like when you get big screen TV or on your projector. My Lord. So, yes, indeed. Oh, my God. Hey, one person, welcome in. Hey, we're just chillaxing. Welcome in. Talking about the Real Housewives of Potomac from the thumbnail there. If you guys got anything you want to say on the episode, let me know in the live chat. Glad to have you here. And thank you for care. I appreciate everything in the live. Yes. Yes. Hey, two people, welcome in. Glad to have you. We're just chillaxing. I'll probably be here until maybe 1:10 because I'm enjoying the fireworks right along with y'all. Yes, I am. There's something about being that peaceful, y'all. Like I said, I've never seen the fireworks at Disney World in person, but one day, just one day, I probably will be the biggest crybaby there. Like, oh, God bless your heart. It's your first time, isn't it? Yes, it is. It's so beautiful. Hope you guys are staying warm wherever you are. It is 26 degrees right now where I'm at. 26 degrees. One person welcome in, watching the fireworks here from Disney World. Glad to have you here. Hey, one person, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Thank you for coming through and being here. I appreciate you. Hope your Monday night's going well and you're staying warm wherever you are in the world and the country. Yes, indeed. I feel like if I was at Disney, I'd be like drinking some hot apple cider. All that coldness in Florida. Like it's cold, but it ain't like 26 degrees cold, you know. All right, y'all, let me get y'all the Daily Motivator up here, and then we'll head on out. Another great after show. Hopefully you guys enjoyed yourselves. Get this up for y'all here. Didn't mean to do that. Here we go. We are constantly inspired to be who we are. David Thoreau. Very nicely said there. It's time for the Motivator for Monday, November 10th, 2025. Work with reality. Fantasy and imagination are funny. So hopefully however reality is your workspace where you get things done. Reality can be cruel. Even within reality, you can learn to find and realize an endless supply of value. You can dream and imagine far beyond, or you can dream and imagine far beyond. Wow, that's my bad. The confines of reality. Then you can do the challenging, rewarding work to move your own reality in the direction of your dreams. It can be easy to assume that reality is the enemy, but much more useful is to recognize reality as the truth, as the truth. To understand its truth and to work within its bounds. For reality delivers not only difficulties and constraints, Reality is also full of ways to resolve the difficulties and to support you as you successfully move forward, rather than cursing the demands of reality. Acknowledge them, understand their value, and learn to work with them. With yourself, actually take their opportunities with which reality is always filled with problems. Work with reality. I will say this: sometimes when you work with reality, it doesn't mean that the reality that you're working with is going to be easy to deal with. Can I get a witness from the congregation on that? Sometimes the biggest issues in your life are the heaviest. But I promise you this, though. The reality you dealing with, somebody's going through it way worse. I promise you that right now. There's somebody that's probably willing to be in your shoes even for a day. Just to have a break. Right? So that's the first thing, is work with reality, is recognize that your reality is only as heavy to you as you make it out. Life is life. Sometimes, no matter what you do in life, it really is going to be heavy regardless. But either way, always make sure that you can overcome wherever it is standing in your way. That's the first thing I'll tell you. The second thing I'll tell you is it can be easy to assume that reality is the enemy. Absolutely, especially when things are working your way. I made a call and did an email to somebody today, just asking them about a job, and they said they'll get back to me if they hear anything. So I sent the emails of me applying for the job in the past, and while I did feel a little bit frustrated, because I'm like, okay, yo, come on, man. It's been years since I've applied for this, but also too, that's the reality, right? So either I can be upset by that reality, or I can keep going until I get that job, or whatever job God blesses me with, right? So the second thing I'll tell you is reality is not your enemy. It can feel like an enemy sometimes, but really it's an ally to keep you grounded. That's the second thing I'll tell you. And finally, the third thing I will tell you about work with reality: grant yourself access to the great opportunities with which reality is always filled. If you never open up your mouth, you won't get fed. They always say closed mouths don't get fed. That's very true for life. If you never say, hey, I need help, I'm worried, I'm struggling, you will never receive it. Sincerely. If there's free food and you don't say nothing, you ain't getting no free food, right? So always remember, your mouth is a tool and a weapon. Amen. That's quite a powerful thing, isn't it? Well, with that being said, it is time for this outro on YouTube. Everybody know what you do and do what you know. Never say one more special, because you are always one of us in church. You may not be where you want to be, but at the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you're chosen to do. Wise one thing to call yourself, is done to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I spend time with you. You spend time with me. Hopefully, I spend time together. I spend together. And I always remember we're doing radio, television, YouTube, Living Your Best Life, or try to get your emotions regulated like Angel needs to, child. Make sure the replay is not just right for you watch it, not just right listen to it, if you want to experience it again. I love you, I value, I appreciate you all. Always remember, receive what God give, receive what God give, receive what God give it. Whatever obstacles you folks come, where success you have achieved, all this particular day. I'm extremely proud of you, but no one else is proud of you. Be proud of you, damn. So finally, y'all, even though I said Angel needs to get her emotions together, I'm glad that she is a wifey that stands on business, right? Just recognize that sometimes people are trying to be kind. I mean, this group of women, child, God bless you going to that den, okay? But sincerely, sometimes we need to breathe, allow kindness to come into our heart. You know what I mean, Angel? But it's all good. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Monique whooped ass on Candace, and somehow she was the ass bat. So if the fans don't like the fact that Angel's too emotional, Candace is back. Not Candace. Monique is back, rather. Monique is back. Monique is back. And she whooped behind on Candace. And some people were supporting her over whooping somebody's ass on national television. So I don't want to hear shit that Angel's too much, okay? All right. One love, much love, all love. I feel love is right back to you. This is your final tour for the evening. Good night to you. But if it's not, I'll see you back here at 8:30. We'll talk about Funko Pops. And can they be saved? Rather, I got 7 brands for y'all. Wait till y'all see who. It's going to surprise you. One love, much love, all of. I feel the love. Let's send it right back to you. Good night, everybody. Love you.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been...
Good evening. My name is Mark Woodbury. I'm the chairman and CEO of Universal Destinations and Experiences. Well, we're finally here. Tomorrow we begin a new chapter at Universal Orlando Resort as we open Epic Universe. We built this place for you. I want to thank you, our fans, for your love of our stories, characters, and immersive experiences that inspired this incredible place. Epic Universe represents over 8 years of meticulous planning, immense creativity, and innovation, combined with unmatched craftsmanship and operational excellence on the part of thousands of people who have brought to life the stories and characters that live beyond each of Epic's portals. But it represents so much more. Your love of Universal and the deep connections we shared together here in Orlando over the past 30 years inspired us to dream bigger and to push the boundaries to create something extraordinary for you and for generations of fans and families to come. And tomorrow, as we open Epic Universe, I can't wait for you to experience this place for yourself. Now it's your turn to step inside, to lose yourself, and to share this place with the ones you love most. As we open this park, we hope your world becomes a little more epic. Tomorrow, Epic Universe becomes yours.
Are video games getting too expensive? This episode, we want to find some common ground because the CEOs want to raise the price even more.
Not with these broken-ass games.
$5 million. That's how much San Andreas costs to make. Is it their fault for selling or our fault for buying?
Corporations claim all this stuff. Devs say otherwise.
Sports gamers, cozy gamers, whatever you call the people who play Power Wash Simulator.
I think it stings a little bit more because I'm spending my actual money and my mom is not. Imagine they get rid of all movie theaters and then charge you the same price to watch the same movie at home.
That's like every streaming service. It doesn't have to be the longest of games, but am I having fun with it? This is Lex. I'm Ronell. Let's get right into it.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other.
Child Braylon over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child Braylon over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child Braylon over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the